Good morning. Let us first just spend a minute or two resting, relaxing in the consciousness of truth. Really let go of everything human, everything material, everything of this world for this meditation. Begin to feel the presence of spirit within, the presence of peace or harmony or love or light, warmth, a sense of release taking place within you as you rest and relax now. Let us meditate now on a number of truth statements to begin to open consciousness to the presence of the one substance, the one form of supply, including that of dollars. There is no such thing as unformed substance or unformed God or consciousness or I. Substance is form. God is form. Consciousness is form. I is form. We've heard it for many years in the Miracle Self classes. There is no such thing as undemonstrated God, unmanifested God, invisible God, intangible God, or consciousness or I. God is one, in, out, and throughout, one. Therefore, if anything is formed, if anything is visible, if anything is tangible, if anything is manifested, if anything is demonstrated, these are God. The oneness that God is. And because God isn't divided, isn't different, we can understand that the very fact that there is visibility, is tangibility, is demonstrated person, thing, condition, all that God is, all that existence is demonstrated, manifested, visible, real. The one presence, the one being, the one form, the one amount. Now, listen to the Master, saying 3 from the Gospel of Thomas, teaching us of oneness. If those who lead you, if teachers and teachings lead you, to say, "See, the kingdom is in heaven," then the birds of the heaven will precede you. If they say to you, "It is in the sea," then the fish will precede you. Rather, the kingdom is inside you and it is outside you. Rest with this for a minute or two. The kingdom is inside you and outside you. Oneness. And then the Master gives us this in saying 5. Know what is in thy sight, and what is hidden from thee will be revealed to thee. For there is nothing hidden which will not be manifest, not be visible and real to you and your experience. There is nothing hidden which will not be manifest. Ponder this for a few moments. For there is nothing that seems to be absent or lacking or limited in your experience which will not be made manifest, not become visible and real to you, as you live with the consciousness of supply. that which seems absent or lacking or limited, isn't. It is right where you deem it to be needed. However, it's invisible to material sense. As you develop true spiritual sense, indeed, nothing is hidden, nothing remains apparently absent or lacking or limited, but all is evident as sufficient, even abundant, overflowing. And in saying 22, we hear this: when you make the two one, and when you make the inner as the outer, and the outer as the inner, and the above as the below, then shall you enter the kingdom. Then shall you see the infinity and omnipresence of God, truth, abundance, as real and visible forms of good. Sit with this for a few moments. And then from Mark 1:15 we hear this: the kingdom of God is at hand, is practical, immediate. And from John 4:35, I say unto you, lift up your eyes, lift up your spiritual awareness, and look on the fields. Look out on experience. Look out into your formed world. For they are white already to harvest. The forms of good are already filling earth, are everywhere about, and unconditionally yours and mine, immediately available to our practical experience, and evidently so as we lift from human or material consciousness into spiritual and truly live as spiritual being in a spiritual world with spiritual awareness of thing, amount, place, condition. And in Matthew 25 we read, unto everyone that has the consciousness of oneness, the consciousness of the presence of God as both inner and outer, shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that has not, from him and her that has a divided consciousness, shall be taken away even that which he has. And finally, we remember the Master instructing us that I and the Father are one. I, my sense of body, my sense of world, my sense of finances, my sense of all, and truth are one. He that sees me sees him that sent me. If I am real to you, visible to you, then what you're really seeing is God or consciousness or I, because only God exists. Only consciousness is. Only I is. So when we know the truth of God, the truth of consciousness or I, then we're able to access the infinity, the omnipresence, the instantaneity of all that God is and has, all that consciousness is and has, all that I is and has. And that is infinite, unconditional, instantaneous forms of good, forms of fulfillment. I and the Father are one. Let's rest now together for a few minutes to end our preparatory meditation. Thank you, and see you at the preparatory class later today, and then at the live classes starting on the 31st. Thank you. Many blessings.
I hope you enjoy this spiritual audio. Like, share and subscribe for more.